really feel bad. I mean, I don't really. It's not something that a problem for Melty Blood. It's just they need Type Moon's blessing. That's it. I mean, they're not. I mean, whatever happens in FGO, Melty Blood doesn't have a. I mean, maybe the DLC characters only to that point, but as for the game itself, it's not really under Lasagna's hands. And French Bread is really. I mean, French Bread. It's really a small company though, but at least they're making decent fighting games. They have this one fighting game. And this one fighting game is the one they did. This one fighting game is the original project with. Okay, because Melty Blood is their first fighting game, but it's under Type Moon's name. So when they tried to create their own fighting game, yep, they somehow they tried to do a very good job of creating their own fighting game. So this was the game itself. The game is called Under Night Inbirth. So this is French Bread's original fighting game. And they made a very good fighting game from, well, not the art standard, because the art standard is, of course, the Melty Blood's art standard. It needs to be taken from Type Moon. But this is their own game. There might be some similarities on the, let's say, on the visualization or on the character, because maybe they hired Takeuchi to help them draw for some characters. But this is their own game. It's not influenced by Type Moon. But the only one is the only what you call this? The only thing that connects this game to Type Moon is because of one character. It's only because of one character, and this character, I think, Type Moon, what you call this? Maybe Type Moon gave them the permission to use this character. Like, okay, go on. I'm okay, French Bread, with this. Enjoy with this character. Which this one? Oh shit. Okay, that's too. Which is Sion. This is the original Sion from Melty Blood. So this is the one, let's say this is the Tsukihime Sion, or the, what's the name of that freaking not Kara no Kyokai. I forgot the Tsukihime 1.5. Ringetsu no Toya, something like that. I don't know. I don't remember. This is the original Sion. This is the Melty Blood Sion, or the Tsukihime 1.5 Sion. Now, this is the Sion from... this is the Sion from... shit, another. Too small. Could be another... Come on, dude. Give me a very good illustration for this one. Okay, maybe this one. Or maybe this one, rather. 5 out of 500. This is 234. Maybe this one, okay. This one, this is the Sion from Under Night Inbirth. So, they allow Melty Blood, sorry. Type Moon allowed Sion to be they lent Sion to French Bread in hopes of making an appeal, because Melty Blood is so dead. Like, for how many decades Melty Blood is being dead? It's just the same Melty Blood as it is. So this is a new fighting game compared maybe in the 2000s era. Melty Blood, Under Night Inbirth made a good impression. To be honest, if you play if you were playing, what you call this? If you were playing Melty Blood before, the game mechanic of this game is similar to Melty Blood, but they try to differentiate it somehow. But the game basic, or the general system of the game is somehow similar. So this is Sion from Under Night Inbirth. So this is Sion from Melty Blood, and they are really similar. Maybe she has short skirts here. Okay, anyway, it's fine. I mean, never mind. They're just fine. But she uses a gun and whip, and for this one, she has vampiric powers. Okay, she has vampiric powers on this one, and maybe This one is quite different. She has this piano wire and gun. Her fighting style is quite different from this one because this one maybe there's the this is the what you call this, maybe an influence of the true ancestor, who knows. And now we move to the Sion that everyone knows right now. For goddamn reason, people are getting obsessed with this Sion. I mean, maybe, just maybe, if I started knowing this character more, or when I getting, oh maybe sorry, maybe. See, this is now the FGO Sion, which I don't know. If you try to compare this Sion, maybe the only similarities from them is they have the motif of Violet, which she has, maybe she has still here. These two doesn't wear glasses, and this one wears glasses. Somehow the insignia or the sign, the symbol on Sion's beret is similar to her insignia here on her right shoulder. I know that the similarities for this one and this one are quite in terms of backstory, they're similar. She has vampire powers on FGO. Okay, fine. I think she's still an alchemist, which just came from the Atta Society. That's also true here. This Sion, okay, let's try to compare the Sion because this one is just a. I mean, the backstory. Maybe we could say that this is a spin-off character because it's outside the Melty or FGO domain of lore of domain. Just say domain anyway. So for this one, yep, they have the same insignia. I'd say they have vampiric powers, but look at the difference. I mean, I don't know why they're holding Sion. Sion has just been an NPC character for how many years already? I mean, when Rasputin made, oh no, yeah, I think Rasputin and Sion just showed themselves at the same time. But never mind. It's possible that Sion might be on Valentine's Day JP 3023 or Auko in FGO. Just in case she comes out, is this one. It will bring nostalgia to every. I mean, for those who have followed Melty Blood or maybe played the Melty Blood, because Sion is a top tier character in Melty Blood. I could consider it's one of the top tier characters in Melty Blood. Masyadong important para sa Paradise. I mean, it might, it should be a girl, should be a female servant or character. I mean, it could be any other servant, but as usual, as per tradition, they need to show something different, or they should introduce a new servant as always. So it might come from the FGO verse, or it might come also from any other Type Moon franchise. And Sion will be a good addition, I think, lore wise, and but I will be more interested if they will bring back this Sion instead of this Sion. Maybe she's just trying to disguise herself for the meantime. But if she fights if she starts fighting seriously, she will become like this, or maybe at some point she will become like this. I mean, we're not really sure about that, but it can happen. I mean, our imagination could be wild about these things, but at the end of the day, I mean, maybe at some point in time, this might become a reality.